We're not gonna be kind of fucking around here. We're gonna be going through it quick as possible. I want to do this within 2 hours. Should be feasible, but we got a lot of narrative to do. So this actually kind of does mean that I am probably going to... Well, I've got... What I have pulled up right now are the bomb codes, because I'm going to need to know those, and I didn't have those written down. So... If I need to, I'm also going to pull up a guide for the last escape room, because I don't do that one very often. Alright, welcome back Twitch, welcome back YouTube. Let's get back to just another game. 999, Virtue's Last Reward. It's time. We've gone through every possible timeline. We've seen every possible ending except for one. We need to go back to this lock. We have everything we need. Let's go.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Skip this a bit.
You saw... What? Okay, let's go.
Results, please.
Ally, ally. Ally, ally. Ally. Betray.
Points. Please check your bracelet.
Alright.
I see. So you remember it too?
Okay, that did change a bit. I didn't read it because I didn't think it did. What the hell, Fi? Why'd you choose Betray? You chose Ally before. So this is different dialogue.
The other round too.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic? Hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
I do remember that. Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there is no way and I can know what had happened in it. No way I can know. At least I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Fi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason I'd seen a reality where we chose an ally instead. Suddenly I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah, you're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off in the distance and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey, wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who ditched the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays your... Wait, are you saying...
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Then shot up in the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You...
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Plaudite, acta est fabula.
What's the hell's that?
It's Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Latin?
See you later.
Wait, stop. I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were. Elapsum semel occasionem non ips protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the nonary game? Zero? The bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
I slowly let go of the lever. Why'd you do that, you dumbass? Phew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I did it.
Forget about it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No, we aren't talking about round 1 where...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Fi has decided to remain.
Happy smiles all around.
You've really changed your mind? Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AV game will continue till someone opens the number 9 door.
Oh man, that's a relief.
Otherwise, it keeps going.
Please don't scare us like that again.
The Ambidex gates have round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want. Then that means...
As long as you have the star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however. There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right.
What?
Didn't Zero Jr. say something?
Yeah. What's our assignments? What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair.
Me too.
That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great.
Yeah. Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. If Luna and Clover are a magenta pair, Fi is a cyan pair and Kay is a yellow pair, who the hell am I supposed to partner up with?
The cyan pair, I imagine.
Vi and her mysterious partner.
How do you figure that?
Sigma, what colors are added together to create cyan?
Green and blue, right?
What color would you get by adding your red to that?
Red, green, and blue would be white.
Exactly.
So you're saying the next set of chromatic doors are going to be white?
Yes,
How do you know?
because I have seen them. After leaving the archives, we found a warehouse very similar to this one. In it was a set of white, well, to be precise, a set of doors which radiated white light.
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
I'm never not going to be annoyed by the fact that they insist on showing these trails. Every
They
time.
have the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
The route doesn't really matter. I'll take the game's word for it. They can get there.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes, if we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors they are.
As far as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. I'm kind of worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there is just so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Yeah. In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Of the 8 character endings you've seen, Sigma dies in 4, was stuck inside in 3, and escaped in 1. Yep, that tracks. I didn't keep count. I should have. I've always wondered if the number 9 door actually opens 9 times.
Could you have missed it?
No, no way!
I went to go to the wiki to see like number 9 door trivia, and it doesn't say it, so I don't know if anybody else kept track either.
We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too. It said 1. Well, since the one we found in the crew quarters said 3 on it, well...
You think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right, I'll tell the others too.
Let's go. Off the top of your head, you count 13 times? Okay, it would have been cool if it only happened 9, but I'm not surprised it's more than that. Good to know. I basically streamed this game a long time ago, several years ago. I never finished it, and I got in the mood to play the 3rd game again. So I decided to just play it from start to finish. So I think this is like the 4th or 5th time I played through it. Really like this series. Probably not going to get another one. So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors, I guess.
So it seems.
Hi. When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh, I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
Ugh. So what do you want? Why are you stalking me?
I'm not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. I heard a rumor that Uchikoshi would promise he would make Zero Escape Force when we gave him 2 morsels. I mean, there are still like some plot holes that could be explored from the 3rd game, but I kind of think they're running out of ways to write Zero being a twist. It would be nice though. How did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. Hey, Ray Ra. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh yeah, that. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or something, or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell 9th wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Give me a little credit. Even I know what Memento Mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like be aware of death or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's a sort of cautionary thing.
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Well, let's see. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun. Memento Mori, if the 9th lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi. Latin.
Huh?
Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? Elapsum simil occasionum non ipse protest Jupiter reprehendere.
Oh, that.
Which is probably terrible Latin.
That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment and then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. And there it is. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Elapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But it seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah.
There's something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started toward one of the exits. I followed. Really don't need to see this every time. I'll take your word for it. I got to the room. It must be a disguised loading screen. I can't imagine doing that on purpose every time. The archives? Good place to hide a bomb. Now, where the hell do we start looking?
I doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Fi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds.
Worlds?
Yes. I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say... I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips. Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Applaud.
Interesting choice. You clapped your hands, right? But you could have chosen to cheer or blow a kiss, right?
I mean, I didn't choose what more was. Blow a kiss? I wouldn't
The
do...
details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made branched off from the moment you decided what you were going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off, on and on into infinity.
This is an old version. This is an old theory with multiverse theory that's kind of been debunked. It's kind of decided to be pseudoscience because it's something about the laws of physics or the laws of mass and light kind of make it unlikely that anybody could have that much impact just through minor decisions. There is kind of a refined multiverse theory that branches from this, but it's not like every decision you ever did is a new universe.
Each of those branches is an alternate world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't you ever thought about what life would have been like if you'd made different choices? What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one? What if you hadn't started a study group? What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs?
I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, that everything about Zeroscape is pseudoscience. I'm just kind of clarifying that this very much is still pseudoscience. Yes, I mean, Zeroscape is all about conspiracy theories and pseudoscience. And
Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things?
I mean, the pseudoscience kind of plays a key part in the whole thing.
Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though.
Many worlds theory is kind of a perversion of Schrodinger's cat, really.
I just used your actions
It's
to
a-
make the explanation easier to grasp.
It's kind of a flawed understanding of how quantum mechanics actually works.
The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, Then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered
There is some
yet.
positron in my brain that really enjoys playing this series.
Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter.
Little bastards.
That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out.
Little self-important bastards.
Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Oh, no, not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk.
Really hard to concentrate on both of this at the same time.
How familiar are you with quantum physics?
Absolutely not.
Never mind, don't answer that.
Too late.
I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
And here we go, Schrodinger's cat. This one? Sure. I handed the box I'd been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
Also, Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there. Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the line and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the line. This does not seem to be helping us look for a bomb.
All right. Everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for the...
This'll only take a minute.
I bet it doesn't.
Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed lion.
From now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry, I can't help it.
I find that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine, maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right, what else do you see?
A weight that's not even a pound, and a jar of ink.
Right. Now the weight is going to be radioactive material. And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
Full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed.
So this is kind of where many worlds theory kind of perverts Schrodinger's cat. The idea that many worlds comes up with is whenever you open the lid, there's an equal chance the cat is alive and there's an equal chance the cat is dead. And you won't know which one you're in until you perceive it. That's kind of not what Schrodinger's cat is supposed to represent. Schrodinger's cat is just a description of how quantum mechanics work, and that quantum mechanics become fixed when they're observed. That doesn't mean that there's another world where those quantum mechanics are fixed in the other position. This is just kind of where many worlds theory doesn't really understand Schrodinger's cat at all. And you know, I'm probably not even describing quantum mechanics properly, because quantum mechanics are fucking hard unless you study it. But this is kind of where that pseudoscience springs from.
Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead?
See, the cat is in a superposition of being both, which is what happens in quantum mechanics.
You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know.
Poor cat.
Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
It's alive. The cat is, pause for dramatic effect, alive.
Nope, you're wrong.
It's dead?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles.
Zombie cat.
Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities.
Then it's both alive and dead.
Right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh?
Say that again. I want to hear if I meow again.
Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
Yeah, very flawed one. So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
So I think it's explained in one of the files, like the gold files basically add a little bit of extra world building to, they don't contain critical information. I think it's when one of the files, Sigma's cat tick is explained that he used to feed cats in a house as a child, and then he learned that he could understand their language. And apparently a black cat comes along and says that he gave Sigma this gift, but if he tells any about it, he'll be cursed to speaking cat puns for the rest of his life. Well, Sigma, being a kid, is very excited by this ability and goes and tells the first person he meets and begins to speak in cat puns. So then, but a white cat decides this is very cruel and basically listens the curse somewhat so that Sigma only does cat puns when he's talking about cats. The interesting thing about that is not whether or not Sigma met two magical talking cats, one white and one black. The interesting part is that is very clearly a Sailor Moon reference. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, There's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I chose an ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I'd chosen Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die in the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
I like 6. Probably 6.
Okay. I'm going to open the lid. Good job. You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it? Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
6, of course.
Haven't you been paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
So you're saying before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
We have not been looking for a fucking
We got a little
bomb.
off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa, I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all these other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works. But whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's when someone asks us how we knew X, all we can think of to say is, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat I can't do that on command. Experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right? Meow.
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
Then the moment we step out of this place.
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them.
Oh, good. There you are.
Oh, thank God, Clover, you're saving me.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found what?
What do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course. Although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all go?
Right after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure.
Pi and I looked at one another and I let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo, and Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair, and Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So, what are our options for groups?
The next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Pi laid out what that would mean. Option A, Pi and Tenmyoji would pair with me. Kay and Dio would pair with Quark. Clover and Luna would pair with Alice.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah, any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets, and if we can't open them...
We'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah, well, I can get Luna to help me.
True, I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? That bomb should only have as much power as a ton of TNT. Which is nothing to sniff at, but that's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh. Mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere. Right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah, there are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
That's a lot. 3.5. That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
Then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
That's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they,
Training for what?
my job?
Of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there were worldwide. Or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Oh, well, she's right then.
And why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
That's a hell of an espresso. Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
I don't think you're supposed to tell me that.
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
Okay, Clover, you should stop talking probably.
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets. How much time do we have left?
What are you talking about?
How long until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary.
Hey, you get back
You guys
here.
hurry back, okay?
You get back here.
Bye!
You haven't. Damn. She's a fast little bitch. And she's gone. Fine, she's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
Sounds extra innocent when she says it. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, and any traces of the madness we seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own eyes.
So what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but I figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple of random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though? Zero Senior wants us to play the nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs? Not that I expect you to do that. So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes, once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes,
But
no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you.
Technically, we all have a butt.
Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Let's get started. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Alice seems like she'd be easy to search.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. Fies band butts. No buts allowed. I know who did it. Blah,
How
blah,
can
blah.
you? There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. So this is the second time. This is just a repeat of Lock 9? The person is you, Dio.
Come on, what is this? Are you high?
Well, we're about to find out. Sorry, but could you hold him down?
Well,
It's on him, I promise.
Knock it off, Sigma. You're doing this all backwards.
This isn't a court. Besides, why are you getting so worked up
Nice
anyway?
try. That's some. What do you know? Just spit it.
I know about the Myrmidons. Alright, we can
No,
speed
how do
through
you know-
this. Free the soul and about brother. Tell you the details later. We've seen this.
None of that has anything. I don't know who the
Pretty
Myrmidons are.
sure? Or at least most of it. Yeah, there he goes.
Left?
Well, looks like I won't be able to talk my way out of this one. Seriously, though. The Myrmidon. Yes. My real name. I was sent. That's why. If it looked.
What's the.
Well, I should have. After.
What?
I look toward him.
Well, better not. You
There's
think
the-
I'll take one?
then
It's the.
Yeah. Now back.
Dio, if you.
So believe me. Now that we've
He's got the detonator.
Come on, go,
We can
go.
just kind of skip through this. We saw this the first time we unlocked the lock.
Hey, you're here. I said
No.
Which was in a different timeline. For sure, but it's the
Something. Hurry
same
it up.
lock. It's the same
Do I
scene.
say what's the mess? Scare. Well,
you son.
so you
Not here. I'll do.
Oh, but there's see it's a fake.
What?
Ten Miyoji does Karate Man things and dooms us all. Beep,
What happened?
beep,
What?
beep. There it goes.
There's a.
Oh, you. This is what.
What?
Sorry, this is my fault. I didn't have time to tell you. It gets further away from him than a meter. It activates.
How
Dio
much do
doesn't.
you know?
We know everything, Dio.
Well, he's. If that thing ever gets more than when it does, so thanks.
Okay, so
You can go- once the
he's
timers have
probably
been
gonna
activated,
try
they'll
to
go off
poison
anyway.
himself now.
What? Hoping I might spill the beans? Nice try. Unless one of you is secretly a medium, I think you're shit out of luck.
Wait, did he? Which one? Okay, yeah. He refuses to give you any passwords in this one.
Wait, a medium?
Well, I'm out. Peace.
Wait, stop. I threw myself toward Dio and wrapped my hand around his wrist, slamming it to the floor. He struggled. Yeah, now he's trying to poison himself.
Shit! Let go! Get off! Let me. Hey! Hey!
So we should be able to skip that too. He's about to get sedated. Yeah, this is the one timeline in which he tells you no passwords. How much time do we have left?
25 minutes or so, I believe.
And how much time until the white doors open?
Also 25 minutes.
So. What do we do?
We put in the password and we stop the
We
bombs.
searched Dio, but he doesn't have a note or anything with the codes on it.
Well, only one option left then.
Yeah. And that.
Intuition. We trust our hunches.
That's. Are you suggesting we just guess?
Do you have a better idea?
Well, no, but
Wait. There's another way.
What is it?
Before I can tell you, everyone has to promise to do exactly as I say. No questions. What's your answer?
We all nodded.
Good. First of all, Sigma, you're coming with me.
Right.
The rest of you, listen up. I want you to take Alice, Quark, and Dio to the Floor B warehouse.
Huh?
Why?
Didn't I say no questions? Good. That's it, we're done.
that's it?
Is there a problem? I seem to recall you promised to do exactly what I told you to do. Okay, we don't have much time left. Now get moving. Sigma, you're with me.
Pi turned without waiting and headed for the door. Before I could blink, she was gone. I gave everyone else in the infirmary a quick thumbs up and a shaky smile. Take care of these guys, okay? We'll see you back in Floor B before you know it. Just trust us, alright? Good? I couldn't think of anything else to say. I turned and ran after Phi. Okay. What do we do?
Get the input device ready.
All right, done. All hooked up and everything.
How many minutes do we have left?
Well, they go off when the doors open, so... which is very convenient. 21 minutes.
That means we have 7 minutes per bomb. That includes travel time, though.
Bomb number 2 is in the control room on floor B. Bomb number 1 is also on floor B with the garden. We just need to hurry, right?
Yeah.
What are we supposed to do? I mean, you do have some sort of plan, right?
Well, it's not like I don't have one.
Then stop being so mysterious and tell me. What the hell am I supposed to do?
You need to make a jump.
Jump?
Yeah, to another world. Another history.
I can't.
You didn't just guess that Dio set the bombs, did you? You knew it. Because you remembered it happening in another history, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but that's, I mean...
You just have to do that again.
So you're saying I need to go to another history and get the password out of Dio somehow?
Doesn't have to be another one. It could be this one. Just go back to the past and question him. Then again, if you do that, you might end up changing things so you don't end up here. That would mean you couldn't deactivate the bombs in this history. So you have to come back to this exact moment, or...
This is so confusing.
Well, don't think about it then. We don't have time anyway. Just jump.
Okay, I get it. See you later. Are you insane? You're talking about transporting myself across space and time. Also, why should I have to do everything? Can't you jump too?
My jumps happen suddenly, out of the blue. I can't control them.
Neither can I.
That's a problem. All right, consider this. Maybe we've already jumped from another history to this one, but our memories of that history got damaged or something. We forgot most of what happened in that other timeline. If we can remember even a little bit, though. Anyway, it's just a hypothesis.
Are you saying I might know it already? And I just have to try and remember it?
Yeah, I feel like we know. So, anything? We need the bomb password. Do you remember hearing it in another timeline?
I stared down at the input device. Password. The bomb password. Actually, I did remember it. I had heard it. So this is the only password that changes based on the translation, and there is a reason for it. But for the number 3 bomb, we need LXQ LHC NMR.
Good job. It worked.
So the reason that these passwords change between the Japanese, this password, not all of them, but this password changes between the Western release and the Japanese release is because the passwords actually have a little bit of trivia attached to them. If you get the final gold file, it explains that you should add +1 to alter the bomb codes from like random gibberish to something that means something. Bomb number 3, if you add 1 to it, in the English version becomes MYR MIDONS. Myrmidons. In the Japanese version, the password is BKZXCNKKR, which translates to CLAYDOLLS, which is clay dolls. Either way refers to clonings and the cloning organization. I sighed and wiped what felt like a bucket's worth of sweat from my forehead.
So you knew the password after all. Interesting.
I guess I did.
You heard it in another history?
Yeah?
Just what happened in that other timeline?
I probably shouldn't talk about it.
Never mind. We don't have time for that. How much longer?
18 minutes.
Good. We've still got time. Come on, let's go. We've still got 2 more. The number 2 bomb is next on the list.
So we're heading to the control room.
Right, no time to waste. Oh, and don't forget the input device.
And she was gone. I hurriedly disconnected the device from the bomb and chased after her. Alright, so the number 2 bomb.
You got it?
Yeah, right here.
Hook it up.
Right. Done.
Okay, hurry it up. Plug in the password.
God damn it, Vi. You suck. Hey, what the hell?
Calm down. You probably just typed it in wrong.
No, no way. I'm sure I did it right.
Try it again.
Yeah, nothing. That password's no good.
Then it's different. All 3 bombs use different passwords.
Looks like it.
Shit!
Vi slammed her foot against the locker, her face uncharacteristically twisted by anger and frustration.
This is bad. What the hell are we gonna do? Try and remember it. Did you see or hear anything in another history that could be a past?
You mean like a different history from the other one I remembered?
Yeah, you figured it out there. You just can't remember it very well right now. Remember what happened with the last bomb? This one is just like that.
Another history. Another history. The password. Do I know what it is? Can I remember it? I have to. All right, the number 2 bomb. EQD DYR. This one, from now on, these are all the same in English and Japanese. EQD DYR NTK.
Damn, this is crazy.
If we add 1 to those, we get FRE EZS OUL. Free the soul.
So you did know it.
Yes, so.
Don't scare me like that, all right?
Come on, it's not like I was hiding it. I just couldn't remember it first, then it just kind of floated up. Or maybe it drifted down.
Whatever. Point is, we disarmed the thing. Amazing.
You sure you don't sound very amazed?
Okay, that just leaves us with the last bomb. It's
in the garden.
right. Let's go take care of it while you're on a roll with these things.
Gah. You make it sound so easy.
Well, don't just stand there. Let's go!
I said gah. G-U-H. She spun around and was gone. I gripped the input device tightly and headed off after her. So this password is one that we never get from Dio. This password is particularly interesting.
Finally. The last one.
Yeah,
How many minutes left?
we got 9.
It's okay. We can still make it. Just stay calm, all right?
Who's
You have
freaking
the
out?
input
You
device?
are. Yeah, there we go, connected.
Okay, go. We've done this twice already. Do you really need a third pep talk?
Maybe? You want me to remember another password, right?
Exactly. What else would I be talking about? Don't sweat it. You did great the last 2 times. I'm sure this one will be a cakewalk. 3rd time's the charm, right?
That's not really how it's used. I'm just worried that lightning's not gonna strike twice or thrice in this case, I guess.
No, I think mine still works. There's nothing to suggest the 1st and 2nd times aren't charmed too.
I guess so.
Whatever. Just do it. You're the only person who can.
What about you? You can jump to other worlds too, right?
Yeah, but I can't remember things as well as you, all right? I'm doing the best I can, but either I haven't seen the stuff you have, or I just can't remember it. Maybe we've been going to different worlds. Anyway,
I'll give it a shot.
I'm counting on you.
It's heavily implied that the whole memo section is basically just Sigma's brain. The password, once again, for the 3rd time. Lightning can strike twice or even 3 times. You can do it. You did it before. You did it twice before. This is nothing. You're a champion. Come on, you can do this. Pull open the door to your memories. All right, the number 1 password. EQZ RGJ DXR. BQZ RGJ DXR. If you get these wrong, it's an immediate game over. Yeah! Suck in that Dio, you arrogant son of a bitch! Ah, that feels good. So the interesting thing about this password, if you add 1 to the digits of this one, you get CRASHKEYS Crash Keys, which has nothing to do with Dio in any way. Crash Keys is the organization that the people behind the first Nonary game set up. If anything, they would be an antagonist organization to free the soul. That heavily implies that this is not the original password for the number 1 bomb. I haven't felt this satisfied in ages. It's like my whole brain is just swimming in endorphins. I feel like it's just gonna melt and dribble out my ears. That is, without a doubt, what heaven feels like. Honestly, I feel like I could fly right now. Hell, I almost wish there was another bomb so I could feel this again. Isn't this great? Bye. What's going on? You're really harsh on the vibe here. Would it really kill you to smile? We just saved everybody. Also, not that I need it or anything, but it sure would be nice to get a thank you or something. Oh, thank you, Sigma. You're the greatest. You're so awesome. I'll dress up in that swimsuit for you just like I promised. I mean, just a swimsuit thing would be fine, really, but... Are you even listening to me?
I am. You said you wished there was another bomb, right?
I mean, I don't really...
I hope you're happy. You're going to get your wish.
What?
I remembered something too. Just a glimpse. We must have confronted Dio about the bombs. I'm not sure how, but we got him to tell us about them.
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. They're the ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. But there's also one more. Bomb number 0.
I felt a cold shiver run down my spine. Suddenly I remembered it too. I'd heard Dio say those very words in the Floor B warehouse. No way.
Looks like you remember it too.
Yeah.
How much time do we have?
4 minutes.
Well, hurry up. We need to get to the 0 bomb.
Right. I yanked the input device out of the bomb and turned to chase after. What are you doing just standing there? Go, show me where the bomb is.
What? Are you telling me you don't know where it is? You have got to be kidding me.
How the hell would I know where the bomb is? Oh shit, you don't know? She bit her lip and nodded. Damn it. What the hell are we supposed to do now? We can't deactivate the bomb if we don't know where the damn thing is.
Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think, Sigma.
Why is it
There
always
has
on
be
me
a
to
clue
think?
somewhere. Pretend you're Dio. You need to hide the bomb. Where would you hide something important?
Hide something important.
Right.
Hide. Hide. If I was Dio, where would I hide?
Sigma, wait! Where are you going?
Don't follow me. Go find the others.
Idiot! Do you really think I'd do that?
I could hear her following me, but there's no time to argue. Instead, I focused on my goal. There was still time. If Dio hid a knife here in one timeline because he thought it was safe, maybe he hid the bomb here in this timeline. Back in Warehouse A, where it all started.
Here?
Yeah, should be between these AB rooms. Good, I was right. Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb. How much time do we have left?
About a minute.
Shit.
Hurry!
I'm hurrying as fast as I can. The input device was plugged in. I was ready to go. Now I just had to enter the password. What was the password? I couldn't shake up the feeling that I'd already used up my third time charm. Still, I had to try. Shook my head and concentrated. The final password. LXAQNS GDQ. LXAQNS GDQ. The worst games done quick ever. If we add a digit to each of those letters, we get MYB ROT HER. My brother. It stopped.
Yeah.
Fi and I crumpled to the ground, the adrenaline that had sustained us suddenly gone.
How did you know it was here? Did you see it in another history?
It's hard to explain. The short version is that Dio hid something here in another timeline. I guessed maybe he'd put the bomb here too.
Pretty good guess.
Yeah.
Well, you did it. So, thanks.
Oh, I didn't need any thanks. Just
what?
about that swimsuit you promised?
What? What on earth are you talking about?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Oh, Christ, we gotta run some more.
This is bad. The white doors have opened. We need to hurry. Everyone else is waiting for us in the Floor B warehouse.
What about the swimsuit?
What the hell are you going on about?
Swimsuit woman!
Just go!
Before I could protest, she turned and ran toward the magenta door. I sighed and headed off after her. Ran into the warehouse to find everyone else already there. They done as Fi asked and brought the 3 unconscious members of our party back to the doors. Fi and I shared a quick glance, then headed over toward them.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so glad you're safe.
So, did you disable the bombs?
Are you alive? I could have done it in my sleep.
Don't you mean in your sleep?
Oh my... Thank you! Thank you so much!
Yeah, good job, you guys.
No need to thank me. Although, I mean, if you insist, I wouldn't mind a little swimsuit time.
What? Huh?
You're disgusting.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors
Alice has been
close.
bouncing around with nothing but a necklace on her nips, and we want to see people in a swimsuit. Okay.
We need to hurry.
Literally bouncing around.
Everybody know who's in their group?
I'm set.
All right, then let's move.
At Tenmyoji's command, we broke off into our teams. Kay carried Quark on his back and dragged Dio along the floor and through the wide door on the left. Clover and Luna carried Alice through the door on the right, and Tenmyoji, I and myself ran through the center door.
10 seconds remain. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alice might bite. Promises, promises. And with that, YouTube, the bombs are defused. We're gonna call it an episode here. Twitch, we're going. I forgot that that fight was gonna go off on fucking Schrodinger's cat and multiverse theory. Holy fuck, that took a while. But we're going to do our final escape room, and then it's just a bunch of dialogue to the end. And this is it. This is our final escape room. So YouTube, thank you so much for joining me. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, let me know. Give me likes, leave me comments. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you then. Twitch will continue in just a moment.